Last time on CouchLink.
It was like super thick, like 2.5 to 3 inches just thick. And I know what 3 inches looks like. Welcome back to CouchLink, where customer service workers don't get paid enough. Oh, you had it that time.
I had it the first try almost, yeah.
Oh.
So my goal was to jump up here, stay on that platform, and then do a jump where I go like this.
Oh, wow. So last time we were talking about, you had asked me about weird stories at work.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm definitely able to talk about it because it's just like weird shit that I see.
Oh, I'm doing this.
Yeah, you need to use your like bubble helmet.
There we go.
There you go. I don't have any weird stories, but I do, like, I work at a sub-restaurant, Subway, if you will. I mean, I've said it earlier, but I mean, it doesn't, this time I'm gonna be, like, talking about stuff, so I mean, whatever. But, oh, the cruise boost is pushing you over.
It's too fast.
Weird sandwiches.
Okay.
Now, a weird sandwich to you might just be a weird combo of ingredients. There are a couple sandwiches that I have off the top of my head that are weird preparations and also kind of a weird combo of ingredients. So I'm gonna start with one that is a little strange, but it's also a really simple explanation. So this man comes in, and he's really beefy, and he has a muscle shirt on with a gym like logo on it.
I'm doing this normal.
And he comes in, and he's this big buff dude, you know, wearing his gym shirt and his muscle shirt. And he comes up to the counter and says, "Yeah, can I get a 12-inch on white?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Oh, what would you like on it?" He's like, "Oh, no meats." I'm like, "Oh, you want to do any?" Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, "Oh, you want to do any cheese?" He's like, "Oh, no." I'm like, "Okay, so what kind of veggies?" He just goes, "Lettuce."
So just lettuce?
Just lettuce. No other veggies, no other cheese. It
That's
is
pretty
just
healthy,
bread and the lettuce. Except lettuce does nothing for you. It has no vitamins. It has no nutrients.
To be fair, if they wanted to be healthy, they probably would just get lettuce and not bread. But still.
Then they could have just got a salad, yes. And I asked him about it because he came in frequently, and I was really like not weirded out, but like concerned. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, it's for my kid." I've never seen his kid.
Oh.
Never. I just assumed and I went with the flow, but I often make a joke about him to other customers. Not in like a derogatory way. I'll be like, "Yeah, you know, I've seen some weird sandwiches, but nothing tops. There's a guy who used to come in and he would get, you know, just lettuce, and he always would say it was for his kid. But I never seen him come in with a kid, so
Oh no.
I don't know why you just don't use your bowling ball on
You
those
can't
guys.
on them. They push it back if you remember.
Cruise missile?
Oh, yeah, fair point. I don't know
Or
if
just
I can. I'll give it a shot,
sneak up on them like normal?
I can.
Wow, look at that. Ow. That makes your life easier. Wait, couldn't you hit the spawners up top with that too?
Oh, I
Just make your life exponentially easier.
Slower? Yeah. Easier?
Slower, but easier, because I think you're invulnerable when you get hit by that.
Yeah.
Plus, then you don't have to worry about getting close to them.
There we go.
That works. Now
Do I
use
just
your
do
rocket
this for
those
each of them?
boys. Yeah. Try and combo their asses. Oh.
I'm trying to top that as fast as possible. Okay.
Boom. SpongeBob nukes a whole civilian civilization.
You wanna try getting me?
What?
Other partying. Mission failed.
Uh-oh. They are no longer partying.
Can do this the dumb way. Oh shit.
Any way you do is the dumb way.
Facts.
Oh, the other sandwich. Do you remember the trend a while ago on like TikTok where people would go into Subway and get their sandwich like toasted an exuberant amount of times or exorbitant
Yeah, I
amount of
remember.
times?
I've only seen that once from YouTube Shorts. I thought it was
Yeah,
funny.
where it was
I
like
didn't know it was a
smoking
trend, though.
when it came out.
Yeah. Has
I
anyone
mean, I
asked
guess
you
it was
to
a
do that?
trend. No, not for the trend, at least. This sandwich is weird.
Okay.
The person who was ordering this sandwich, their mother used to work at Subway, so was very picky about her Subway sandwich,
Understandable.
which I get. But this is an like to the nth degree of picky.
Also, this is where it gets really crazy. So, just gonna warn you.
So they wanted the bread toasted twice by itself.
Okay.
It came out. They put the meat on and the cheese. They
Okay.
wanted it toasted 2 more times.
Okay.
It came out. They wanted a couple of veggies put on, toasted once more.
Okay.
It came out. They wanted like 2 more veggies put on, toasted again. We're up to 6. It comes out of the toaster. They get a couple more veggies put on. And then they get the sauces and everything on the sandwich. And then,
They want to toast it again.
no. They ordered like 6 other sandwiches, but they had to do this sandwich first. And then I had to sit it at the end of the line. I could not fold it, cut it, or wrap it until I was done with the other 6 sandwiches. Because she could, and I quote, taste a difference if it was wrapped sooner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Oh,
I
oh
so
no.
messed that one up. Yeah, I wasn't going fast enough.
So you gotta boost more crews?
Yes. There we go. That's really fast. Okay, now we're over here.
Oh, so you can cruise boost while you're like ground pounding?
Yeah, so if you do any of your abilities where you're normally static, you still
Oh,
get
you
pushed by
move.
it.
Yeah, because if you stand still, you still move as well.
Yeah. Also, if you take damage, it gets rid of it along with bowling. So if you notice, I was bowling by accident. That's why I reset so I could have
Oh.
an audio cue. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it did stack like 10 times for viewers.
Ah.
So,
I thought bowling was just
this is the
part of
cave
it.
area with Patrick, if you remember it.
Mm.
We're
So
doing
are
it
we
with
gonna be-
SpongeBob.
Oh.
So now roll this to get rid of it. Now, there we go.
Whoa. Oh. What? Okay.
And now we're in here. You can just grab through the floor like that.
Homie just did a pull up through reality. I respect that.
This spatula button.
I remember we did that with Patrick before, and it was a lot slower.
Oh yeah. Also, there's a way to do this where with your cruise boost, you get another one once you're out here, and you jump around this fence, start spinning in circles when you collect the spatula, and then jump down to get that sock and somehow go back to the main platform without dying. And then come back
Wow.
up here. It's crazy.
That's... Wow. These people know what the hell they're doing, I guess.
Yeah.
When speedrunning, at least. Oh, so I guess I can do one for you. What is, like, the strangest, like, commissions you ever got?
Okay.
Like, because for those who don't know, he works and he does, like, 3D models.
Yeah, I do
and he
VR
does
chat
commissions for
avatar
people.
stuff mostly.
And
So,
he's
yeah.
really fucking good at it, so if he ever says that his comms are open, you better fucking commission him.
I mean, they are right now. I don't want to be that guy that promotes myself. But, Jeez. No.
Anyway,
I gotta think about that for a second, so I'm pausing. Probably one of the weirder requests I've gotten, because I would assume the model's online, is someone sent me a, do you remember Face Rig?
Kind of.
So FaceRig was like the first VTuber software, one of the first that went like really mainstream.
Okay. Is that the
Yeah.
thing that like straps to your face?
No, that's the thing where like people are a bunch of dogs, like
Uh,
realistic looking dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I send you a photo of it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Let me pull up a photo quick.
But anyway.
But someone asked me if I could make a model and then just sent me a photo of it, because like even though I do just VR chat stuff and I have that listed pretty clear, one, people don't read descriptions often. Two, people also think I can like make models from scratch, but I only do stuff with bases. I don't know Blender, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
But someone literally sent me a photo of an avatar from Animes, which is the new version of FaceRig that requires you to have a monthly subscription for the same features.
That's okay then.
And they sent me a screenshot of it, and they're like, "Can you make this model?" I'm like, "I'll see if I have anything kind of close." I said, because I don't want to just instantly be like, "No, can't do that," because I thought that might come off rude.
I'd just be like, sorry, I don't make 3D models. Like, I do, like, read textures and stuff.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Sorry, there's nothing I can do for that one, sadly." There's a lot of like comms I gotta turn down, sadly, just from me not knowing Blender.
I told you, I sent you a picture of that book I saw at Barnes & Noble's. Blender for Dummies. And the book was thick, too.
Oh, yeah.
I was in, like, the blank for dummies section. And I saw some weird books. And I saw a book that was probably... I don't know how many pages that would be.
Oh,
but it's a lot of fucking pages. Oh yeah, because don't you have to do this as Patrick normally?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it the other way that's not as cool.
But it was like super thick, like 2.5 to 3 inches just thick. And I know what 3 inches looks like. And it was fucking like massive. And it was just for like C#.
That sounds right.
Oh, I thought Patrick got the cruise boost for a second.
Oh, I wish.
I still love the fact that these are water fountains.
Yeah.
Ooch.
Don't do it.
Don't do it to him. He's trying to do it to you.
There's also a way which I don't know how to do these, but there's a thing called lag clips where you it's so dumb. Thankfully they're not, I say thankfully because how difficult they look. They're not done anymore since fastest ways to run at Xbox with a hard drive, and you could only do it running off a CD. But you would spam the menu button like crazy, so you'd do this, like that, create lag, and then clip into bruh.
Wow.
And you would clip into the floor from doing that fast enough.
Oh, because it like the CD drive had to like jump back and forth.
Yeah, so it would like skip the detection of a death barriers for some reason. So there's
because
one you could
it just
do...
physically couldn't read fast enough.
Yeah, so there's one you could do here to get this spatula without completing a level.
Oh, because it's just under the water.
Yeah. And then there's one more for rock bottom. Do you remember how Mrs. Puff is there right away again?
Yeah.
So there, right under Mrs. Puff is a debug trigger that was never removed from the game.
Oh.
So
I
you
remember...
just collect the one shiny item, and it gives you quote unquote all of the portraits.
Wow.
And it
I
just
remember
completes the level for you.
I watched a Tetrabit gaming video on this. Or I guess it's just Tetrabit, where it was like the unused content in Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's when Rehydrated was coming out. So they did a full like, and I remember just seeing like all of just the random like stuff. Like there's a specific model in this game for something that like normally is like sitting still.
Yeah.
Wow. And I forget what it is. It's like a duplicatatron or something. And
The
underneath of them,
Duplicatatron's the bot spawning
Yeah.
things.
I forget what it is, but it was something that looks like that, like a vending machine of sorts.
Okay. Oops.
And it has it has just like the shinies. It just has like a rainbow shiny underneath of it at all times.
Oh, okay.
Just for no reason, just under the map.
One thing that's weird too, that I remember in that video is that there's some, bro. There's some areas with do you remember how weird the old shiny icon looked? If you remember that video at all, it was basically a JPEG, so the background was filled in. It looked really weird.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Also, you can't move backwards with this.
Oh,
Unless you do that. It's, yeah. Bro, no. Okay, I'm following.
SpongeBob has 0 angular momentum.
Yeah. Also, I can't get hit, so.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
But
know where
you
I
were saying
am.
about the shiny sprite, there was something else weird in that video.
Oh yeah, I was saying just how the old
Shinies
shinies look.
Yeah. It's weird stuff that's just like left in the game.
Yeah, I find it really neat though. I mean, it's not optimal for like game storage reasons, so like, you know, like downloading on a console or something like that, but I still find it cool.
Like even like FNAF Security Breach, there were fully unused. Oh,
Damn it. Okay.
there were fully unused spots in the game, like completely modeled and textured with proper collision that just never got used because the game just got rushed.
That's sad.
Yeah. And like they ended up just deleting them in a patch.
Aw. It'd be
And
cool if they did that for like a future update.
The other cool thing is like there's a bunch of stuff like in that game there's like go-karts, but there's not actually.
Okay.
Basically the only go-kart you see is in a cutscene.
Okay.
Well, the only functional one, I guess.
Gotcha.
But there was actually code and everything written for a go-kart that you can drive around, and it has like its own speedometer and stuff.
Oh wow.
And people were working on modding the game to put it back in as just something you could just ride, which I thought was really neat. Good job.
Yay.
You made it back to the point where you missed. But there was also Gator Golf, which used to be a mini game. It's still technically functional, to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I think it might be in the game now. But it's basically a full mini golf mini game with like, I think it's like 18 or something holes.
Okay.
Were you laughing at Bubble Buddy?
No, this boss fight.
Oh, this is a boss fight. Oh my, there's no way. I'm gonna assume you're not meant to have this for this boss fight.
No, because this is one of the first levels.
Wow.
Okay, so out of the... Yeah. Alright, so that's a 1 on the counter for boss fights you can skip. I'd consider that skipping it.
Yeah, basically. There's also a, like, Chica minigame.
Okay.
That's like a... I don't want to say like an Asteroids clone, but it's pretty similar.
Got ya.
Where you just kind of... You're like a little, like, thing, and you go around and shoot stuff and gain, like, power-ups and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That one's neat. But yeah, there's just so much unused stuff, and then it just gets scrapped. There was a bowling minigame.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That one is the most stripped.
Okay.
Because I think they just kind of, like, left that one out for the time being. But, yeah.
Unused content's cool.
It is. And we can talk about
Oh,
more
you're
of it.
gonna read this voice line.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
What if I just gave you this?
All right. Well, we can continue this conversation after SpongeBob rubs one out in the interlude between
God,
this and the
no.
next episode of CouchLink. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Next time on CouchLink.
Yeehaw. Well, this is definitely a thing that you could do here.